almost any individual section cannot be considered harder than a 15 or a 16, but it's just the veracity of the entire thing as a whole that makes it a 17. What's up everyone, Dr. D here, and in this video we are doing a breakdown for, oh god, don't make me say this, Koisuru Yuchui Senso? Huh? It's got a star in the, that's not a star. It's got a star in the title. Okay, that's all I know because it's part of the star course. This is requested by YukiNite, and its level is a 17. It's a challenge 17, and honestly, it is not too bad. So I expect this breakdown to go by pretty fast, and I do have a couple tips, especially at the one part. You guys know which part it is, and I'll show you how I do it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's break it down. Okay, so 200 BPM. What are we doing? We're probably using 275, 3, 325 if you're getting good. I've been doing 3 for a long time, but just recently I started changing it to 3.25, and I've noticed huge MA improvements, and you might too. So whatever you're at, try to get to a point where you can bump it up an extra 0.25 speed, and we'll see if it gives you any improvements as well. That's some good stuff. All right. I'm just going to jump in. If I need to stop, I will. Nothing too much. Double step here. I do not cross over, but honestly, it wouldn't even make a big difference. Okay, so that I would do a foot. I always call it a pivot, but so on this one, because if you actually play it through to finish on your left foot here, well, you're in trouble unless you're doing a complete 360. So make sure that you treat this as a gallop. So dun dun and then dun dun. Yeah. Same thing up there, just the opposite. Oh, you gotta follow that? It's very straightforward here. Double step is your friend here. Yeah, even double step here. I always double step up here. This is like a fake crossover, as in like you think that you want to hold it down, hit this with your left. Do not do that. Drop the freeze a little bit early here, and we're going to double step here to the up. All those are double steps too. You could cross them over, but I recommend double stepping them. Just make sure you finish on your right for combo 204, 3, and then you're good to go. And this part's the hardest for me to time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump. So it's a hard drill, and then immediately followed by a jump. It's hard to do, and even I can't perfect it every time, but you just got to drill it and finish with the up and know that there's the up-down jump coming. Alright, then you're good for a while. There's just some hammer jump into downs. Well, we gotta get a name for these kind of things, but nothing too fancy. You can do ghost steps to help you get the timing there. Make sure you start with the down for this mini stream. You could cross over or double step. Like I'm gonna say this 100 times throughout the song. Okay, now actually there's some stuff going on right now. Yeah, make sure you're down plan here. So these are hard. It's not as hard as Fascination Turtle Love makes challenge hard, but you're gonna want to look out for them. This you will play through as much as possible. Here, make sure you do a foot switch to the down with your left foot. So hit that not foot switch, but double step. So you stay with your right foot in the upright position. And then here, now. Okay, maybe I have to prove it to you. Like, I'm going to tell you what I do here, but you're going to think it's a little crazy. Yeah, right here. This is so off sync though, but right there I hit the freeze, and then I always hit the notes with my heel right there while planning it here. So let me try to like illustrate it here. What I'm doing is I'll hit this with my down, and the right will hit here, but as soon as I hit it, I slam my heel down with my right foot to get this. Yeah, and then in staying in this position, I hit that with my left, and then I go back to hit the other one with my right. Yeah, why do I do that? I don't know, maybe because I can. But if that's too hard for you to master, then just do the... It's just an awkward situation, because if you do this with your right, you're going to be having to do a back cross over here, and if you do this with your left, you're going to have to back cross over here. Like, no matter what, you have to back cross unless you do what I said, which is left foot, right foot with your heel, and then you play it out. And then still double stepping when you get here, because you got to make sure you're in the up position for this mini stream. Now this one is actually kind of better to cross over. My rule is like if there's like a bunch of double steps, I might be more inclined to doing a crossover, but you could double steps. I guess I meant like doubles, I guess. Anyways. Just make sure you're there, and then here the gallops sound a little bit weird. And it feels later if that helps you at all. Alright, double stepping on. Alright, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Straightforward, double step or cross. And then this one's like this, it's a mini drill, 4 arrows, and then into another section. And that's like the most like stamina intense part, if you ask me. Okay, there's an equal one coming up pretty soon, but like it doesn't really ever get too much harder than that. Almost any individual section cannot be considered harder than a 15 or a 16, but it's just the veracity of the entire thing as a whole that makes it a 17. The 17 rating, I believe it's earned, it is, but it's in terms of like a difficulty, like it's not a difficult 17. There's one tricky part at the end, but besides that, it's just a stamina drainer. That's really it. I mean, look at the combo at the end and you'll get what I'm saying. Alright, this is your break, by the way, if you haven't figured out yet. For those, you could cross over, but I always do my hop, my cheap little hop thing. So like right here, like I'll hit that with my down, but then I'll jump. I'll pretend like there's a right down jump right here, so that I keep the freeze, but then I don't have to cross over because I'm lazy. And I do it again right here. Which I probably shouldn't, because then I always have to double step with my left foot here, and I actually don't like doing that. Maybe I should change that. Alright, that's like the last like real hard drill. Alright, now we're gonna get into the make sure that after that jump you swing your right foot to the down for 579. Because otherwise you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have to double bracket jump that, which I don't think a lot of people like doing, but you definitely can do it, and I do it whenever I screw up that. But try not to screw it up. Alright, pretty straightforward. Alright, now here's like where it's going to get really tricky. Here's the setup. At the right moment, we got to make sure that we start with our right foot on the left arrow. So here's the setup. And I know it's after this. So right after this section right here, this so we do a jump step jump, jump step jump. And then this I will play out the crossover. So this is like the first time that mentally I'm making sure that I'm going to cross over, kind of like help me out here. Is that like Afronova? Maybe. But make sure that you're playing it out. So your left foot's going to be here, right foot here. So you're going to do that. And then when you get here, left foot, I'm so sorry, right foot there, left foot there, and then what we're going to do is very quickly, 1, 2, 3, swing it back, 1, 2, 3, and then left. So quickly, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, plant, and double step. Yeah, I did not forget about you. You were not on the screen, but I did not forget about you. Now, I would say that they probably intend you to do it the other way. They probably want you to do right up left. Sorry, with your left foot doing left up right, and then you can come out of it better. I personally do not like doing that. I prefer to do my right foot first because then two of the arrows are being hit with my right foot instead of only one. You know, it feels a little bit more powerful, maybe. I don't know. But so 1 2 3 1 2 3 double step. 1 2 3 1 2 3 double step. 1 2 3 1 2 3 double step. Now remember that. And the reason why you have to double step, you need to make sure your right foot is on the up arrow. If you don't, you're gonna miss this. This is like the most crucial part. So you have to make sure that you double step to get down here so you get your right foot here. And if you're there, you're all clear. You're all good because everything else will play out. Oh, and right here, make sure that your down is here. So once again, double step. And that actually is probably another reason why I do it, because then in my mind, I just know that, oh yeah, 2 times near the end, your left foot has to double step to the down. And it's just like easier to remember that. So that's probably another why. Sometimes tips I do for myself is not only because it's easier, but it might just be because mentally it's easier to remember. So go figure. Alright, and then you're clear. Basically, the entire song until the end is a freebie. If you can do everything else that I taught you, just don't be like me. One time I ruined a PFC run because I forgot that the 16th note starts on the left, not the right. I did that. It was so dumb. So 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3. So 1 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah. 1 da 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 da. And 739 combo. You do that, and you might just be the first person to MFC this. Yeah, it still hasn't been MFC'd, which is kind of surprising compared to, you know, a lot of the other 17s that have been MFC'd. This has got to be like one of the easiest ones. So if you want to be the first one to MFC it, go for it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Thank you YukiNite for the request. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Make sure you slap a like on the video. If you want to become a patron and make your own requests, links are down below. And thanks for watching guys, and peace.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you like what I do and want to be notified whenever I upload or go live, subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you really love me, consider pledging on Patreon to enjoy exclusive benefits. Lastly, keep the DDR discussion going by joining my Discord community linked below. Thanks again, and peace.